I don't know you. What do you want? I take your point. I hope we can work something out. The orcs come from what the local Dunmer call Ashunartes. It's a Daedric ruin northeast of here and just west of an old Dunmer stronghold. I heard these orcs are led by the barbarian Burub Grabamog. If you kill the leader, the rest of them might leave us farmers in peace. We Nords of Skyrim are big, strong, stubborn, and hardy. We love to fight and are afraid of nothing. I am Alof the Easterner, farmer. Ask or get going.
What is this about? Hello? Please, might you be of some assistance? My friend is lost, and I'm very worried about him. Yes, my friend Edris Oral and I were traveling to Vivek, and he heard a strange animal sound nearby. He's sort of an amateur naturalist, and he felt compelled to seek out what was making the noises. That was hours ago, and I'm afraid something terrible has happened to him. If you could find him and bring him back safely, I'd really appreciate it. I'd go myself, but I'm really more of a scholar, as is he. That's why we were traveling together. A little safety in numbers, you know. Can you help? Thank you. Oh, thank you. Truly, I fear for his life. My friend, Edris Oril, is missing, and I fear he's in trouble. He has such a tendency to... The smallest settlements are Ashlander nomadic camps, comprised of small portable huts. Rural people live in Dunmer village style, groups of small huts centered around temple comslays. Town and city folk live either in the metropolitan style of Vivek City, the urban style of towns like Old Rune, or the imperial style of recent settlements like Caldera. In sparsely populated Telvanni district, the few Telvanni tower towns are essentially large villages dominated by monumental wizard tower complexes. Ghost Gate is the gate citadel, the Empire of Tamriel. My friend Edris Oril is missing, and I...
The pages of the Book of Life and Service overflow with obscure mystical pronouncements and prophecies, few of which are comprehensible, much less relevant to your situation. However, the following two excerpts seem of possible interest. The first suggests classification of entities to be encountered here on the Soul Cairn. The second may be an invocation of command. The ranks of the blessed. Blessed are the bonemen, for they serve without self in spirit forever. Blessed are the mistmen, for they blend in the glory of the transcendent spirit. Blessed are the wrathmen, for they render their rage unto the ages. Blessed are the masters, for they bridge the past and span the future. The litany of service, the boneman's oath. We die, we pray. To live, we serve. The master's voice. You swore to serve. Your Lord commands.
What is this? I really must find my friend Edris. My friend Edris Auril is missing, and
Wealth beyond measure, Outlander. Oh, thank heavens you found me. I don't know what I would have done if you hadn't shown up. I've been trapped here by some Kaguti since my friend and I were separated. Ah, you've met Thorinor. Yes, he and I became separated when I went off to investigate some sounds I heard. Of course, it turned out to be a pack of Kaguti that trapped me here. But I see you've taken care of them. Did you notice any distinctive sounds they may have made when you were battling them? They have the most fascinating vocalizations. But enough of that for now. Shall we go back and meet Thorinor?
what is this about? Ah, you found my friend Adris. Wonderful. Thank you so much. I can't tell you how much this means to me. I'm afraid I don't have much to give you as a reward, but this amulet may help you in your travels. It's helped the two of us out on a number of occasions. Take care.
When raising a skeleton servant, it is most important that the body of the skeleton be complete. If the skeleton is missing crucial bones, the results can be frustrating. One should only attempt to raise skeletons when you are sure that all or nearly all the bones are present. While the magic involved in raising a skeleton will assemble the bones in the proper order, skeletons may be strengthened considerably by the addition of support on their joints. The most common are leather straps that bind the bones together more tightly. Some practitioners also drive metal spikes between the joints, which is more expensive and time-consuming, but they protect the servant where it is weakest. The details of this are unimportant, as even an amateur can strengthen a skeleton significantly. Only practice will reveal the best methods of binding and reinforcing the skeletal servant. Amateurs often make the mistake of binding the bones too tightly, limiting the skeleton's movements and making it useless. Again, only practice can give the necessary experience in these matters, though it is best to err towards tight bindings. One may always loosen them at a later date. One more note to the student. While most undead can be raised again and again, skeletons are often damaged in ways that make raising them again impossible. This is another reason that care should be given to the skeleton's preparation. Too many young necromancers raise every skeleton they see with little or no preparation at all. Given the difficulty of obtaining corpses, this kind of inefficiency cannot be tolerated.
You grow. Can we? I don't know you. What do you want? I am, and of the seas, Pachimon. I'm a knight. In the West, you need a horse and land to be a knight, but here we have no horses, and all you need is good armor, good weapons, and the skill to use them. I prefer to fight with axes and shields. Since I live by my weapons, I have to pay careful attention to local feelings about killing and murder. What's right and what's wrong? An opponent who yields may not be slain honorably. The first Dunmer nation, Resdain, was ruled by the First Council and the Tribunal Temple. The name changed to Morrowind when it became an imperial province. We of House Redoran have the honor of serving the greatest and most noble house, for we are the righteous warriors and hereditary defenders of Morrowind. Haven't I heard of you? Probably nothing. I don't know you. What do you want? I am, and of the seas, Pachimon. Haven't I heard of you? Why are you here? I don't believe I've seen a with such a grand outfit in some time. I am, and of the seas, Pachimon. Let's hear it.
Now you die! die! You will suffer greatly! There is no escape!
Sithis is the start of the house. Before him was nothing, but the foolish Altmer have names for and revere this nothing. That is because they are lazy slaves, indeed from the sermons. Stasis asks merely for itself, which is nothing. Sithis sundered the nothing and mutated the parts, fashioning from them a myriad of possibilities. These ideas ebbed and flowed and faded away, and this is how it should have been. One idea, however, became jealous and did not want to die. Like the stasis, he wanted to last. This was the demon Anwi-El who made friends, and they called themselves the Aedra. They enslaved everything that Sithis had made and created realms of everlasting imperfection. Thus are the Aedra the false gods, that is, illusion. So Sithis begat Lorcan and sent him to destroy the universe. Lorcan, unstable mutant. Lorcan had found the Aedric weakness. While each rebel was, by their nature, immeasurable, they were, through jealousy and vanity, also separate from each other. They were also unwilling to go back to the nothing of before. So while they ruled their false dominions, Lorcan filled the void with a myriad of new ideas. These ideas were legion. Soon it seemed that Lorcan had a dominion of his own, with slaves and everlasting imperfections, and he seemed for all the world like an Aedra. Thus did he present himself as such to the demon Anwi-El and the 8 givers as a friend. Go unto the Sharmat Dagoth-Ur as a friend, A Herma Mora, Altadun Padhum, Kan Ai.
Stay as long as you like.
You
It would
here
be
for
a
orders or
privilege to
advancement,
talk with you.
or was there something else you wanted? I don't have any more work for you.
Speak freely, friend.
Short trip, long trip. You looking for a ship? What's your destination? You looking for a ship? What's your destination? My ship Elf Scaring can carry you from Sadrith Mora to Ebonheart, Tel Brenora, Tel Mora, or Dagonfell. Short trip, long trip. You decide. This is the Silt Strider port for the city of Vivek, Outlander. I'm a caravan. Why walk when you can ride?
Well, I find myself in pleasant company. Please share your thoughts.
I sent you to investigate some orcs at a Daedric ruin. What have you found out? Alof says the orcs are gone. Here's 500 septums for the Duke's contract. Your devotion to the Fighters Guild is not in question, but you still require more experience. Redouble your training and practice your skills to become the Guardian. A distinguished client has placed a contract on the Varethi gang. Our client wants the leader of the Varethi gang, Dovres Varethi, killed. The Varethi gang are smugglers based in Manamu, just southeast of Pelagiad. Kill Dovres Varethi and report back to me for 1,000 septums. Our client wants the leader of the Varethi.
I see we share the same company. What can I do for you?
Why walk? Good day, stranger. Welcome to Balmora, council seat of House.
Why walk when you can ride?
Hello, I'm Ulernil, and this is the village of Pelagiad, a little piece of the Empire right here in the heart of the Dunmer East. Are you looking for someone in particular? You have my attention.